Hey Empowr fans, how we're doing today? I done another video for you here. Have you ever, got a surge alert and they asked you to do a listing, but you really don't know how to do a listing? Well, I'm going to show you how easy it is to do this. It's not very hard at all, and we're going to go through it and basically show you how to do it so you can get paid on your surge alerts. Also, guys, you can put up products and sell products in your buy and bid area, and it doesn't even have to be your product. It can be anybody's product. You can actually sell that stuff. So I'm going to show you how to get to the marketplace. Alright, so you can go right here, list, or down here to the marketplace. Alright, right there. You can click either one. I'm going to go ahead and click here because that's what I'm used to doing. And it takes me to the marketplace. Alright guys, so at the marketplace, actually let me show you this. Just in case you don't know, these are your actions right here. If you're going to sell something, bid or buy, selling, sold, sponsoring. I've sponsored it before. This is where you want to go. Say if you bid it on something, you want to go, I bid it on it, and you want to see, if you're winning or if you're losing, or if the auction's over, whatever. You can go here. Just kind of go through these buttons and click them and find out what they're all about. So we're going to create a product, and you can create blogs, products, or service. Okay, so I'm going to pick a product. It's something that I have at home, but you can do any of these things right here. You can do a service. Maybe you're a business card owner, or whatever. Maybe you set up websites for people. This is where you want to do that. And then products most likely are probably going to be at home. There might be a few tweaks that you could do a product for. Blogs are mostly what a lot of people do. They sell like recipes or anything like that. There's all kinds of ideas that you could come up with to put in a blog and sell your blog. Alright, so we're going to pick a product because that's what I have. I have a train here, train car. So here's the what you can do. You can either auction it or fixed price it. So I'm going to pick fixed because it's just a product at home and I want a certain amount for it. Now if you really don't care what, maybe you just got something and you don't care if you get 5 cents for it, I don't know, but you could do an auction for it. You can also reserve a price in the next screen, how much you want for it, and go from there. But I want to do a fixed price. I want the person to know this is what I want. This is the product. This is what I want. If you're interested, go ahead and get it. Alright, so the title, I have already done these, but you put yourself a title in there. And then picture. The picture has to be 506 by 506 for it to take. At least that size. It doesn't have to be that size. I think this one's 16 by 520. Alright, now if you got this from your camera or something, it's going to be like in the 4,000 range. You could actually I already did this, but you could actually side click on the product, open. If you have a PC now, you can open and go to paint and resize it, or crop it if you want. If you have a lot of stuff, like I had the tabletop there, I just kind of brought it down to the product and then I resized it. So that's something you can do. Let's see if that's up there. Okay, so we're going to pick this. It's pretty quick. Upload. There's your picture. Voila. Alright, so now description. Alright, so guys, I already done a lot of these, so I have it all written out, so I am just going to do that. And alright, so I only want to ship mine to the US. You may be in a situation where you want to do the same in your country, because you know this is worldwide. I don't really know too much about the shipping, and I really don't want to know too much about the shipping. When I was doing eBay, I would ship overseas because they had it all set up. It was really easy. They just ship it to a central thing, and then it goes from there. But it can be confusing, the different places, what they want, and all the paperwork you got to fill out. So I don't want to do that. I'm just going to ship to the US. I know how much it's going to cost, because you have to come up with a cost. And each country and everywhere around the world, you could never come up with the right correct price for shipping. So I just ship right here to the US, and you'll have to figure that out for yourself. Maybe you just want to ship to your country. Alright, so I want to pick here it is, toys and hobbies. You're going to pick a category, and then you're going to hit continue. Now I want to make sure it's fixed. Title, description, picture. Continue. Alright, it's a fixed price, so there won't be no sponsoring. Now, if you do an auction, if you have a product like I'm doing, I don't know if you want to do a sponsoring for that, but say you're doing blogs or service, you may want to sponsor it, because somebody else can actually sell that for you, and you pay them a small fee, and you basically get what you want. And what you do is, I would always do like 60 days if I was going to sponsor it. I'm not going to sponsor it, but you still, I noticed that it does show up 60 days, so I just put it on there. I only have one of these, so I'm going to limit it. But if you have like recipes or a service, you don't want to put anything in there. You probably want to click unlimited. And I'm going to put $20 in there, because that's what I want. And they automatically boost it up a little bit for what they need, and if somebody else sells it, they give them like a 1%. And I already know what the shipping costs, because I've done several of these. And you would have to go to your, however you ship, if it's, UPS or postal, whatever you're doing, that's where you're going to have to find out the shipping for what it's going to cost. And you're going to have to figure out, like, if it's going, say I live in Florida, I figured out what it's going to cost in Washington, and actually Hawaii and Alaska were basically pretty close to the same. So that's how I figured out my shipping, because that's the furthest point to me, and that's how you're gonna get money. If you don't figure it out that way and you bring the price down, you're gonna lose for sure. I did something at eBay one time, and I tried to make the shipping, because I was always I want to make the shipping cost for the people pretty correct, and I always lost my butt. It was always somebody in California buying the product or something. So just go for the longest distance you can. Alright, and I already have this shipping thing done too, so I'm just going to copy that. And you want to make sure right here where you're going to ship. If you're going to ship worldwide, then you have to change this. You may have to change it. It may come up that way, I'm not sure. But mine comes up US, and that's what I want to do. You can also say you're not positive about maybe the shipping cost. You can actually save this as a draft and not publish it. But I am going to publish it because I am done. I just want to make a quick look. I want 20, one-time payment. It's going to the US. And shipping is right there. No post box. Okay, so you have to hit agree to terms and hit OK. It's going to come up to this is your area, what you're selling, and you can see that I basically came in here, and you can see all the trains are pretty basically the same. Alright, so this is all the stuff I'm selling, and I would suggest you go out and maybe try a recipe. Get something that you have done at home, make it up, make it look real pretty, and then take a nice picture of it and put it up there. You don't have to put it up as high as I did. These are products that cost quite a bit of money. Recipes don't cost. You can start it off at $0.25 or $1 or 50 cents, whatever you think. And just get you could do it as a bid, and actually what I do is I do it as a product, so I can sell it to the public and they can actually sponsor it and go from there. And then usually I'll save one that in case Empowr comes up with a surge alert for a product, for a listing, I can relist that product as an auction. So that's an idea for you. Guys, I hope that I've helped you out here. If there's any questions, you can always put them down in the comments. I try to generally check things out, during the day. I'm generally on most of the time. And if you're on YouTube, leave a comment and I'll help you out. Alright, my name is Byers, and I will see you in the next video.